This is the Negro Ninja, and this is going to be part two of the last video, to where I was talking about a hooker in Japan admitting that whoredom is not about sex. They don't give a dang. It's an escape. Okay, it is not only an escape, but it's also them just being a catalyst to transform niggas into ungodly, you know, images, you know. So they asked this bitch, was prostitution really necessary in Japan? But when you really stop to think about it, you should just ask her, is prostitution really necessary as a whole? Because you got to just stop and think, why are there prostitutes to begin with? So let's listen to what she's saying.
なので、それはなんか逆に気づいてほしいなというか、
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
伝えていかなきゃ、こう働きたい人がいると思いますね。
Is prostitution really necessary for Japan? Okay.
特にこう法律の
Assuming the
中で、
business is legal,
人が求めていて、
if there is a demand and people who are willing to do the job, I don't see why we need to remove this industry, is what she said. She said from a worker's perspective, she can confidently say she's been saved because of this job. Now this here is deep. Earlier she was saying that not even the industry can save these hoes. So what does she mean by saved? Let's continue. She said she was encouraged and helped by many customers many times. Okay. Oh man, that's crazy. You can't save these hoes, but like, I guess save to her means financially or something, you know, because she most definitely ain't talking about her soul or mental well-being. Having this job, she has a lot of good memories. You see, if the industry makes the workers so happy, why should you need to abolish it? He says, so the person asking this question says, you know, from his concern, it may hinder you from dating or having a serious relationship, is what he's saying to her. She says, well, I'm not sure about that. It depends on how you look at it. You know, everybody has some deep hobby. For example, there are people who are into girly anime or characters. Do they all choose not to date a real human? This bitch here is cold. She's comparing whoredom to a nigga like an anime. When niggas like anime, they'll call that nigga an incel. This here is mind-boggling. They'll say that nigga is an incel. He just watches cartoon characters. He look at cartoon girls. Okay. The thing about this bitch is, she gets to fuck niggas that act like cartoon niggas, but she gets to fuck them. Niggas have to pay to fuck girls that act like a cartoon girl, usually. Mind-boggling stuff. I'm gonna just let the rest of this interview play and talk some more junk. She says she's sure that some do, but if they're happy with it, why not? She says, you know, fewer and fewer people date or get married in Japan. But she don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. See, she's saying that because she get money. Okay, she's saying that because she's getting money. Once again, I'm pretty sure they had prostitutes back in the day. Okay. Back in the 50s when everybody claimed this is when women was at their best, which I know is a lot still. It is better than the bitches now. Well, not better, but circumstances made them hoes better because there was laws where they foot up their ass. Okay. But I bet you $5 it was not as profitable as it is now. Okay, all these sex workers are able to exist because of the regular bitches who are low-key sex workers undercover. Okay. It's just not acting right. I was watching another video about this type of stuff. All right. And they said that the sex workers in Japan are respected because if it wasn't for them, the men wouldn't get to do anything sexual at all. That's what they said. This is a nigga in Japan saying this. Now, the stupid thing about this is these are married men. He's also saying respects them due to that purpose. So you telling me that you got a wife and you still have to go to a hooker to be sexually satisfied? If this is not proof to hoes delivering niggas over into Satan's hands, I don't know what it is. Remember, that's still sexual immorality. Okay, doing that type of stuff and sleeping around, that's on the same level. It's the same exact thing. Except in this case, it's actually worse because they're married. So that's adultery. That's one of the real... That's a serious sin for them because they're married. So just stop and think about that. And I have always told people that it's up to the girls to keep men from doing this type of stuff. Okay, I can tell you this right here. Like, whenever I have a chick, I don't be fucking with porn like that. Like, well, I would say... Yeah, I would go as far as to say I don't touch it at all. But being single, you know, not touching porn is more difficult. I'm just not gonna do it. Okay, you might get off the wagon here and there, but if you got a chick and she's doing everything she's supposed to, I guarantee you're not gonna think about this type of stuff. That's a promise. So the woman is failing as a woman by not having your back. This is the equivalent of me talking about hoes letting homosexuals harass me. If she sees a homosexual staring at me, she get out the way, she ain't no better. Alright, let's continue. Maybe you think that this job is not moral, is what she said. But not you. I decide if it's moral or immoral, and that's what happens when you let a hoe decide. Immoral things become things to do. It ain't bad unless I say it's bad, nigga. Much like how they, with the gay stuff. What she said, like how chicks, they say what is bad if they say it's bad or etc. They don't think it's bad, and look at what's going on. That's why you don't let bitches get a choice. You got to realize, if you're thinking about bitches, and if you compare them to demons, let's think about how Solomon ruled the world. And when Solomon was king, the world was at peace. Like, he literally had true world peace that you can get on earth. And do you know why he had that? Because he had demons on lock. He had them in a ring. Get in this ring. Shut the F up and go and build this in this temple. Help them with this. You do this. I need you to do this. He put demons to work. He had Satan helping as well. People don't want to think that's true. Okay. But you just got to stop and think about it. Okay, who can make up something that crazy? Okay, who can make up something that crazy? And that is how God works, by making the unrighteous do things to help the righteous. He used the enemies to help you. Okay, he used the enemies to help you build your own foundation as well. So why is that story far-fetched? Okay, so let's continue listening to what she just said. She said, but not you, I decide if it's moral or immoral. And she said, I just pursue what I really like. More insight of why the hoes don't need a choice. They have no concept of right or wrong unless they line up with a dude. Unless they submit to a man, then that's when they have the understanding. She has to respect men to have an understanding of right and wrong. That's what as apparently what's being illustrated. She said the reason that she started YouTube is that she wanted to let Japanese niggas know that some prostitutes actually work so positively. And once again, that's the same reason why a lot of hoes started YouTube. Okay, just to let you know that hoes are positive and nice. We're friendly. Look, guys, I'm not going to bite. Hey, does that make you feel better? Join my channel. Okay, watch me play a video game. It's the same thing. I think she said she thinks that's the first step to rectify the misconception in Japan. Okay. I thought we'd get a lot of insults that come under fire, but we got a lot of positive responses. Of course they're going to respond positive to your ass because they want you to touch their penis. Since when do dudes respond negative to a hoe that want to touch their penis. Even if a nigga's married or got a girlfriend, he gonna be flattered on some level. And if he shut her down, it's gonna be rare that a dude would shut her down with the same nastiness as a girl would shut down a guy. And the funny thing about this is, even if a hoe like a dude, she'll still shut him down with something fierce and disgusting. Ain't nobody gonna respond negative to a hoe that want to touch their penis. I'm married. I'm flattered, but I'm married. That's about it. Or he'll just act like he ain't hear it. But it's crazy out here, man. Okay, and speaking of what she just said about the positive responses, let me read a comment. Somebody said, let's take a second to recognize how happy she is and the good vibes she transmits. And one thing I will tell you, I noticed that sluts are very easy to get along with a lot of times. That's something that I noticed. I even came up with this theory just based off of this, that if a woman is nice, I believe she's selling pussy. Okay. She ain't being friendly. That bitch trying to make a sale. And it's a certain way you got to talk to women. Remember them old videos, what I was talking about? And I was like, how I got all these bitches' phone numbers? It's like they waiting for a code or something. Okay, like you got to say a trigger word. That's really what it is. So he says, the attitude of someone that has found her passion in life and is working on something she loves, regardless of the profession, I think that's admirable. Look at the times we're in for somebody to praise something like that. Okay, and that's another one I need to find her. Okay, I'm scrolling down these comments, and it's very mind-boggling how much positivity she get from it. Because you got to realize that a woman fucking 1,000 dudes is the equivalent of how society makes fun of dudes for not being able to get laid. And she's getting praised for this. But if a dude was on there saying, oh, I never had any, oh my gosh, he pretty much just nailed himself in the coffin. He did it to himself. He just not gonna get respected. Okay. Niggas complaining about hoes. Okay, and they still, it's at this point, like, why even hide anything? Like when you're a chick, the more stupid stuff you do, the more people gonna love you. Okay, somebody finally said something. Okay, he said, I have to admit, marketing at its best, she really knows how to draw people in. I told you. They being like chicks are only pleasant because they're trying to make a sale. I promise you. And then here's another simp comment. She's absolutely beautiful, not just on looks alone. So you gonna tell me that what she's doing is beautiful? If it doesn't require you ejaculating on her face, whatever, nigga. Okay, these comments is why stuff like this thrives. Somebody says, she obviously doesn't like a control freak at home while married because men cheat a whole lot in Japan and vice versa. You know why they cheat? Because them bitches ain't giving up no pussy easily. So she is more happy to be on her own facing her customers. You hoes is not in control doing that. That's even more degrading because you're getting paid to... It's just stupid. You just got to... I ain't even trying to explain it, but just think about that for a second. She feels like a nigga is controlling her by marrying her and making her do what she's supposed to. But she's working for the services of niggas, and she won't make money unless she get paid to do these said services. It don't make any sense. That's control. They talking about not be a slave. All right, and once again, let a nigga say he's a virgin, because once again, there was this episode of Wendy Williams to where it was a 28-year-old NFL player flat out saying that he's saving it for the right woman. Every bitch in that audience ripped him a new one. Okay, now let me pause and try to find the comment I'm looking for. All right, somebody says, Japan as a society might seem like a really disciplined and nice country on the outside, but it's actually pretty fucked up at the same time, laughing my ass off. Okay, here's a stupid comment. Somebody says, I think she needed a human touch. That is why she's doing this. I guess her having a boyfriend or husband is not human enough. As long as she's happy and her customer treats her like a human being, everything should be fine. I'm going to just let you come up with something for that one. I ain't even going to say nothing. And remember, these are all dudes saying this stupid stuff. That it's some dudes that said something smart that was just read, but a lot of these comments are just stupid dudes. Somebody says, wow, this is real. He put real in capital letters. Beyond what most coasters can comprehend. Did you not go outside lately? Okay. He says, I not only completely understand this woman, but I'm so glad I admire her bold honesty. I am proud of you. Simps make the world go round. Ooh, this is a noteworthy comment. Somebody said, the sad truth is, if we made the world a rule where women only are allowed to have money, then prostitution would still exist, just reverse gender. Okay. Okay, I'm distracted again by these, real, manly comments. This dude said this is the reason you rarely see homeless women and you never see an unhappy prostitute. All right, I found a comment that I was trying to find. Dude says, I'm blown away by the fact that she's dressed more traditionally than the majority of the other women. And remember all them old videos where I was saying when a woman is modest, she can't be trusted. But take it with a grain of salt. Remember the angle that this chick is working. And I did respond to him. Let me see if I can find a comment. All right, before I get to mine, somebody said something funny. He said, that's because you can't judge someone by their taste in fashion. Somebody said something intelligent. Ain't no damn human being in their right mind gonna settle down with a hooker or ex-hooker. PC culture is so fake and dumb. There's some niggas with some sense on here. They got some sense. Hold up. And like I said, this is mind-boggling. I don't know if y'all remember this test I did when I was talking about finding a straight woman and comparing her to like finding a penny in this jar full of silver, in this jar full of silver coins. But apparently that's what it's like finding men that got some sense on these threads. Okay. Just full of stupid people. All right, let's see. Somebody said, so if a girl shows cleavage, she's a slut. I feel sorry for your girlfriend. That she's just so stupid. Yeah, I basically said you can't trust a modest woman these days. But these niggas stupid in the comment. I guess that's all I got to say for this rant. Well, these hoes are stupid. Hold up. All right, before I get off of here, let me go ahead and talk about her dressing traditionally real quick. Okay, you cannot trust bitches that are modest. Okay, you know a hoe's trying to make a sale. When you see a product in front of you, if you're buying something from the store, you want to see it sealed. Okay, you don't want the turkey meat just hanging all out. You want it neatly packaged. Okay, when you're going to the deli and they cut you some turkey meat, they even wrap it up nice and neat too. Okay, they're not just gonna hand it to you. Okay, let me just pick it up and just hand it to you. I don't want this shit. Okay. When people are selling you a product, they have to present it in the most attractive way possible. Okay. See, but bitches are products. They are product. Okay, and what you're seeing is a product that sells itself. That's its first function. That's impressive enough right there. Ooh, it can sell itself. I might as well buy it, right? Okay. What's it gonna do? Just not sell itself? A product that don't sell itself don't get sold. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.